Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to my channel, my vlog. It's Valentine's Day, day of love, day of happiness, day of sex, day of people making Scorpio babies, like whatever you want to call it. That's what it is today. Right now, what I'm getting ready to do is it's about 11 o'clock right now, and I'm getting ready to go to our storage, me and Jordan's storage, my boyfriend Jordan, and we're going to be doing some activities today for Valentine's Day. So I will be vlogging all of that today, and I'm going to actually vlog while we're doing the activities and not just before and then after, because what's the point of a vlog if you don't vlog the actual activity. So that's why I have not been posting our vlogs, because I say I'm gonna vlog, I do this, which is talk to the camera, and then I never get the action. So today I will be getting the action for you guys. And yeah, I'm going to be doing this. But anyway, so like I said, it's 11 o'clock. I'm getting ready to head out. So I will talk to you guys once I am in the car. Alright, you guys. So I am now on the way to get some food. I'm going to Panda Express. Please excuse my hair. I have to go back and fix it because I have build up right here on the side. So, and my hair is a little messed up because I got in the shower last night and it got wet. So, y'all see me look much better a little bit later on because we have plans for something at 3 o'clock. So, quit rambling. I'm going to eat my food. Well, I'm going to stop and get my food, and then I'm going to eat it once I get it. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all once I get dressed and we're on the way to wherever we're going. So, okay, now I'm for real finna get dressed. It's what time? What time is it, babe? It's 1:03, so it's probably gonna take me like an hour to get dressed. I mean, to get fully. Maybe I should just do a little makeup tutorial, or not a makeup tutorial, but a get ready with me. Yeah, that's what I don't even know why this is for real. This is what I go through every day. This nigga said, come here, so mad. He said he finna wear it. He finna go buy an outfit to wear with Dad. Do you see that? Like, this man is stuck in 2007. Not 2007.
Not 2007, probably like 2000.
I'm not really that good at hair, so I kind of need to focus. But my hair, I didn't really feel like crimping with this crimp iron. I've never used this before, but it seems like it takes too long to do it, and I'll have to like really sit here and take my time. And one thing you don't have patience for is my hair. Like, 5 years ago, me and my ex, we had like a little breakup. So a week before Valentine's Day, mind you, this is my first Valentine's Day that I was like really excited for, because I had never like had a real Valentine's. Like, me and my ex were very on again, off again, and this particular time we were off, and it was almost during Valentine's Day. So a week before Valentine's Day, I went to what I thought was a friend's house for the weekend, and we were like, you know, she wanted me to come with her to meet her family and just spend a weekend with her because apparently, I was just going through like a little lot. Not a little lot, double negative. But basically, like I was, me and my boyfriend was kind of on again, off again. Me and her was allegedly really cool. So, I was just feeling like, okay, my friend is inviting me. And my mom, which this is why you should listen to your parents. She lived in Augusta. This is when I was living in Georgia, and I went, Jordan! Y'all, let me show y'all Jordan. Jordan, you're snoring loud. I'm trying to film him. But anyway, so basically me and the girl went to her parents' house for the weekend. And mind you, the girl was best friends with my ex. Best friends in air quotations. So we went to her house for the weekend or whatever, and basically at the time me and my ex had decided to take a break, and so I had asked him like, okay, so are we celebrating Valentine's Day? And he was like, no. I was like, are we gonna be back together before Valentine's Day? And he was like, no. And I was like, what? So I was heartbroken, of course, because my mom had just sent me money to buy him a Valentine's Day gift and everything. So like I was to the point where I'm like, I got all my ducks in a row. Like, why aren't we gonna be celebrating? And it just felt like it was a petty breakup. So I didn't really think like, anything of it. So I'm just giving y'all background of the story before I get into it. But anyway, so we spent the weekend. Me and the girls spent the weekend together. But the whole time we was at her house, she was texting my ex. Just texting him like on some best friend type stuff. So I just want y'all to keep all of this in mind, okay? So, yeah, so that all happened or whatever. So me and the girl, we spent the weekend together. She was listening to me crying about my ex because I was upset because he said that we were not going to be celebrating Valentine's Day together. And of course I was excited because I finally had a boyfriend who I could really do stuff with, and I was at least planning on us going, out to dinner, nothing big because of course we were both college students, so we don't have money like that. But, I had a little bit of money I could scrape together, and he had money that he had. So, we wasn't rich, but we wasn't poor either. So that all happened. So that's what happened. So then we get back to campus or whatever after the weekend is over, and me and my ex were not really talking, but her and my ex were talking. And so me and the girl, we end up getting into like a little, I wouldn't even say it's a fight, but like I got mad at her about something, and I told her to stop talking to me. I don't even remember, because I used to be real reckless. So I used to be saying things like out of the way to people, and I didn't care. But still, it wasn't nothing big, y'all. That weekend, the next weekend rolls around. So that weekend is not really Valentine's Day weekend, but it kind of is Valentine's Day weekend. So I was back and forth between if I was going to go home to celebrate Kendall's birthday with her, or if I was going to stay in Carrollton and celebrate Valentine's Day, because I was just hoping that me and my ex would get back on good terms before Valentine's Day, and I would celebrate Valentine's Day with him. Mind you, the girl who I went on whose house I went to over that weekend, her birthday is the day after Kendall's, and Kendall's birthday is February 12th. So yeah, I'm kind of like trying to be like not show too many details, because at the end of the day, this situation is years old, and I really don't have any ill will towards either of them anymore, because at the end of the day, I have this amazing man, even though y'all can't see him laying on the bed, who loves and cares for me and would do anything for me and would never have me out here looking stupid like my ex had me out here looking stupid. So no love lost here. But I'm still gonna tell my story because it still did happen to me, and these stories are real and true. Everything I'm saying in it is factual. So anyway, so basically, long story short, the girl was having a little kickback at her room for her birthday, and her birthday was the day before Valentine's Day. So I decided, because me and my ex were not back on good terms, me and the girl had a little falling out, so I wasn't really talking to her either. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go home and see my family. I was already like depressed because me and him wasn't on good terms like that. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go home. Like, my sisters wanted me to come home anyway because they wanted me to celebrate, you know, Valentine's Day and stuff. I mean, celebrate her birthday and stuff, go to her birthday party. So that's what I did. So I went home for that weekend or whatever, and when I went home for the weekend, my ex really stopped talking to me. Like, at first he was kind of talking to me, like when I was there, he was talking to me more, but he was kind of distancing himself from me, and I couldn't understand why, because we had fights before, and he never just stopped talking to me. So I couldn't understand, like, why he was just acting so like he didn't want to have anything to do with it. But y'all know why, because he was doing something he had no business doing. And men, y'all are so, I tell people this all the time, like, you cannot hide. Men are horrible liars. Like, even the best of them are horrible liars. And I say that because a person like me, when I sense something is off, it's like a sixth sense. Like, I can sense that you're doing something wrong. So I could sense that something was going on that had no business going on. And I say that because y'all will see. But anyway, so basically, long story short, he distanced himself from me. He stopped talking to me when I got back. I did call him once, and he was talking on the phone with me, but he kept having to get off the phone, and then after a certain time, he just stopped talking to me. Like, I was got back home, and he just wasn't answering his phone. He would not respond back to me. Like, nobody was responding back to me. So basically, while I was gone, the girl whose birthday was, of course, she had a kickback for her birthday. And when she had the kickback, he was there. Some things went down that shouldn't have went down. From what I was told, all they did was kiss. Now, this is the same girl whose house I was just at the weekend prior. The same person who was listening to me cry about this guy and cry about all of these things that was going on with us and how I felt about him, and I just wanted us to be good, and she was over here comforting me saying, oh, it's fine, he just mad right now, this is that and the third, everything's gonna be okay, stop being worried about it, like, just basically like calming me down, like being a friend, which is what I thought she was doing, was being a friend to me. So I'm like, yeah, okay, maybe I am tripping, like maybe I am, taking stuff too far. Like, I'm just gonna chill, I'm just gonna focus on me, do the whole little speech that us women give ourselves when, a dude is playing with us. So I did all of that, and I went home for that week. The next weekend I went home, celebrated my sister's birthday with her. So I get back to campus. So when I get back to campus, mind you, that weekend my mom saw that I was sad. And this is the best part of the story, because my mom, like, she's really like in tune with her children. Like, I can say that, when there's been times when I was sad about something or hurt, and I was just texting my mom, and she could tell by the way that I was texting her that I was upset about something. And that's the type of person that my mom is. Like, she just, anyway, shout out to my mom. But anyway, that weekend she had given me a Valentine's Day card, and that card I still have to this day. Like, I will never get rid of that card, because to me, like, that just symbolized so much more to me. Like, she really took the time out of her day to just think about me in a simple way as even giving me a card. And I don't even know if she knows that how I feel about that card or anything, but if she doesn't know and she watches this video, Mom, like, I really appreciated that card because that really helped me to, like, kind of, I mean, I still went into a dark, deep depression behind this relationship, but at that moment, like, it kind of helped me, like, realize that I'm the prize, and, you know, I should never let anybody have me feeling down like that, and I won't ever let anybody ever have me feeling the way that I used to feel about this man. But anyway, so long story short, my mom gave me the card. I keep saying long story short, then keep telling the long story. But my mom gave me the card or whatever during the weekend. I get back to campus the next week. He doesn't tell me Happy Valentine's. I don't think he told me about Happy Valentine's Day. If he did, I don't remember it. But and if you did, I'm sorry, I just don't remember the details. But I don't think that he told me Happy Valentine's Day. And I don't think that he didn't even, like, recognize it. Like, I didn't get anything. It was just a regular weekend as far as for us. Like, he didn't really acknowledge it. So when I get back that weekend, he was acting very weird. Like, and I want to say weird as in, like, you know how you're, like, when you're with somebody, you know their mannerisms and you know when something is off. And that's just all I have to say, like, it was off. So at that point, I'm thinking to myself, okay, what has went on during the weekend? So I started investigating, and basically I had called one of my friends who was at the function, and she told me, like, you know, it was just some odd stuff going on. Like, it just was not what it, you know, it was some weird stuff going on. So at this point, I'm like, okay. So she was trying to tell me in a way, she was trying to tell me to not be messy, but at the same time let me know, like, sis, everything is not what it seems, so, you know, tighten up, basically. So at this point, I'm starting to think, okay, so is something going on? So, like I told y'all before, he had stopped talking to me. He had stopped messaging me. We were not really communicating at all, you know, for whatever reason. Apparently it was the fight, but I knew that it was not the fight because, like I said, we had gotten in plenty of fights before, and we were back cool quicker than that. So, once I got back, I was talking to my friend. She told me the information. So then I found out some information. Some other information, but I will not disclose in this video. But basically, it was some things that was kind of like detrimental to me. So, after that, I contacted him. I talked to him about it. And, well, first I had to, like, basically beg him to come and have a simple conversation with me because he was avoiding me. He would not talk to me at all. You know, I basically begged him to come back and talk to me, come back to our dorm and talk to me. Mind you, we lived four doors down from each other. So we lived on the same hall, 4 doors down from each other. Literally, if I peeked my head out of my dorm room door, I could see his front door. It was that close together. So when you live that close to somebody and you're not talking to them and you're trying to avoid them, it's something going on, because it's no way that you can tell me that you're busy, but you literally live right beside me. And he was never busy. He never, like, participated in any activities. He was just always, if he wasn't in the gym, he was in his room. So I knew that it was something up, and he was not staying in his room. He was staying on the other side of campus in her room. So I'm like, okay, I'm starting to put 2 plus 2 together at this point. And I'm like, okay, so somebody got me fucked up, because, I'm sorry, excuse my language, Mom, if you're watching this, or parents, or anybody if you're watching this, grown people who is older than me and my elders. Sorry. But, yeah, he had me messed up. So, yeah. So I'm like, okay, so somebody got me messed up at this point. So, finally we end up having a talk, and he ends up telling me, oh yeah, I did kiss her. Let me tell you, he kissed his best friend. He kissed the girl who I was just at her house the weekend before. He kissed the person who I was cool with. Like, you know, they were best friends, but me and her were basically hanging out 24/7. We was always together, always hanging out, always doing stuff, you know, buying each other food, just like besties, like just the best of friends. So I'm over here like, something ain't right in the water. So once he tells me that he kissed her, at this point I had just started seeing red. Like, I didn't even know where I was. Like, all I knew is that I was getting ready to kill him. Like, that's how I felt at that moment. Like, I felt like if somebody did not get him, he was gonna die that day, because I just felt so played and so embarrassed and so just down bad. Like, you know, all my women know that feeling, like when a man just has you messed up and they're just doing stuff like that they know is not right and they don't care. So once he did that, that was pretty much like the beginning of the end of our relationship. We didn't completely break up then. I have like a whole bunch of other story times on this relationship. It was very entertaining to others watching, I'm sure, but not to me, because I was heartbroken. Like, every feeling that I felt for him, I just felt it so deep, and it was just a heartbreak. You know, every woman remembers their first heartbreak, and you know, that was the first person that I felt like I was really in love with, or well, that's what I felt like, I was in love with him. But it wasn't real love, because people who love you, they don't do stuff like that to you, ladies. So I said all of this long ass story to say, if you are alone this Valentine's Day, or if you're alone for the next 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Valentine's Day, you know, just understand that there's gonna be times in our life where things are not gonna be the way that we want to be, and we cannot dwell on that. You know, you just have to remember, like, there's people out there in this world that don't have a mother on Mother's Day or a father on Father's Day, and so there's so many more things that you can have to be grateful for. You have family. If you have family that loves you, friends that love you and are willing to, you know, sacrifice for you and, you know, make sure that you're good, and if they care about you, that is a real blessing in life. The love of a companion, that is great, and I would never take that away. That's a different type of love. But if you don't have that love, you're gonna be okay. Like, sun will shine again. Honestly, it's one day, and Valentine's Day can be whatever you want it to be. It doesn't have to be about having the love of a companion. It could be about having the love of friends. You can celebrate Valentine's Day with your friends, your family, you know, anybody. So don't ever feel like just because you don't have a Valentine doesn't mean that you are any less of a person or any love less. Because if don't nobody else in this world love you, you know that I do. Because I love everybody, and I want to see everybody who's watching this video, and even people that's not, have a great Valentine's Day. And so, even my ex, who, you know, and the girl who was my ex-friend who did me dirty, I hope that they're having a great Valentine's Day, because obviously the type of person that I was, I needed to be that for them, so they can see a real but yeah, so that's it. That's my little preaching for today. But I'm gonna finish my makeup up. I haven't even shown y'all the products, but that's what I should have been doing. I'm up here running my mouth. I'm just patting this down. Like I was saying, pants, Fashion Nova, top Fashion Nova, and then shoes, which I'm gonna have to probably insert a video or something. And then this is how my makeup came out. So, you know, I'm gonna flick it up real quick before we leave out of here. But yeah, I feel like I look cute. This is like a once a month type thing, so you gotta take advantage of it while I was gonna see when we get to our destination. On the way to the casino, and the wind is being very disrespectful right now. But other news, look at my eye makeup. Very proud of myself, because I did this in like less than 10 minutes. And the bad bitch is still looking cute. So I'll tell y'all makeup details later. But we're getting ready to walk into the casino. I don't know if we can record, but I'm gonna try to sneak some. So let's go. They're still looking decent though. The way the wind was blowing, it was very fierce. Happy about that. Jordan is very sleepy, but he's trying to act like he's not because he doesn't want to not go out. Because, yeah, it's just what he does. I have made a promise to myself to get a camera before we go to Jamaica. So stay tuned because there will be a camera. Guys, we just left the casino. It's about 2 a.m. almost 3 a.m. It's like 1:30. We're getting ready to go back to the hotel. We put in like $100 and we won almost $300. So I feel like we had a pretty good night. I mean, this is my first time gambling, so to me that's good. To leave with more than what you came with, any profit is good. So yeah, I didn't really film in there because they're real iffy about filming, but this pretty much concludes the Valentine's Day vlog. We're getting ready to go back to the hotel, so I just want to thank everybody. If you watched this, thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting me and Jordan.
Comment, click, and subscribe. Comment, click, and subscribe.
Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.